Hey guys, welcome back to another Skate news video. Yesterday evening we got a new episode of The Grind, the official Skate blog post, and alongside of this some exciting news and details to Season 1 of the game, and also its release date. So Season 1 launches on October 7th, less than 2 weeks from now, and runs until December 1st. At least that's the plan so far. It will feature a Season Pass that will be available as a free pass and a premium pass, and as you play Skate you will earn in-game seasonal currency that is called ticks, so we will get another currency in the game. I'm not a big fan of this because it might get a bit overwhelming or confusing, but well, that's how they chose to do this. And with this new currency, with these ticks, you can then unlock pages of the Skate Pass. And you can choose which pages you want to unlock. So it's not a linear season pass that you might know from other games, but in Skate we have these pages and then you can decide for yourself in which order you want to unlock these cosmetics. It will feature 80 cosmetic items in sum, and if you buy the premium pass you will also get San Van bucks in return. So you will be able to use some of these San Van bucks you gain from the pass to buy the next season pass. Future seasons will then be a little bit longer and also feature 100 items to unlock, so Season 1 falls a little bit short here. But what's actually pretty cool with the Season Pass in Skate, and I think that's something I haven't seen in any other game before, is that you don't have to complete the Season Pass by the end of the season. It's enough when you buy the Season 1 pass during Season 1, and then you can still complete it in future seasons, because it will not run out and it will still be available even in Season 2 and 3 and so on. So there is no fear of missing out with this one, and you won't have to grind the whole season just to finish this pass because you bought the premium pass. So this is not an effect you will have in Skate. Instead, if you don't have time to play, you won't have to worry about it. You will have more time in future seasons to still complete this pass, which I think is a very good and fair feature for players. Each season will also add new skatable areas, new challenges and tasks, seasonal events, new brand partners like Santa Cruz, Independent and Creature in Season 1 for example, and more cosmetics and new music to the game. And the city will also change a little bit depending on the season or on an event that is running. So for example, there will be spooky decor for the Halloween event that we can expect in Season 1. And we also know that Season 1 will have a 90s theme, so most of the cosmetics and probably the city itself will be focused on this style. But there will also be general changes to the game's visuals already that we can expect to see in Season 1, and we can see an example right here. So these changes will focus mostly on the lighting in the world, and it will give it a little less high contrast and also a more grounded look. What we cannot expect to see in Season 1 though are missions and challenges in Brick Switch, which is the only neighborhood of the city that is still locked, or at least doesn't have any missions and challenges yet. So in Season 1 it looks like the city is not expanded yet, and this only starts in Season 2 and beyond. In Season 1 it seems like the devs want to focus on improving and fixing the game and also improving the visuals, and they also want to improve the servers, because I think this is probably the main problem right now, because over the last week Skate experienced a huge amount of players, much more than devs had expected, and more than 2 million people all around the world spent time in San Amsterdam only on day 1. Over the weekend, the game peaked at almost 135,000 players only on Steam, and this caused a lot of trouble with server queues and waiting times, which also resulted in only 45% positive reviews on the platform, but has now went up to 61% after some more fixes were made. And I think 61% is not bad for now and is actually a pretty fair rating for the current state of the game. Additionally, Additionally, the devs have made a lot of back-end fixes over the past few days to resolve several issues the game had at launch. So for example, there was a fix for those who were soft-locked in the tutorial because they couldn't place a session marker. The configuring error was resolved. They've also fixed some crossplay issues. They also fixed an issue where full server errors were shown when trying to join on friends. And they also fixed some of the issues where players were stuck in missions or were locked out of them. But unfortunately, they couldn't fix all of these soft lock issues yet, so you might still encounter them. But there are more fixes coming for this, mostly back-end fixes like the ones we've seen during the week, where the devs can make these changes from their side or from the server side and won't have to update our game clients. But if you should still get soft locked in a mission or locked out of it, you can share this with the team through the Skate forum. A direct link to the topic is in the description below the video. If you should still have the issue where party members become invisible for you, the team also shared a workaround for this, but it's not working 100%. It might be worth a try though. So once a new party member has joined, the existing party members have to teleport to the new party member and the other way around, and this could possibly fix this bug. But the devs are of course also working on a real fix for this. And then we also have a list of known issues again. So these are bugs you don't need to report anymore and that the devs are already working on. For example, when you are unable to take the ferry to San Amsterdam after completing the tutorial, or that achievements on the EA app and the Epic Games Store are not progressing or counting at all, or that players experience an infinite loading screen when trying to join San Amsterdam on Xbox, and players might also still experience server queues during peak times. All of this will be fixed eventually, but there is no specific update for it yet. The only thing that will definitely be fixed in the next update are game crashes when scrolling through users in Spectate. Just to give you a little bit of an overview of what the devs are working on right now. And what's also still an issue, unfortunately, is that sometimes the Founders Edition is not shown even though it was purchased. And here a workaround is to simply buy it at the official Skate shop. So on the website that is shown on screen right here, and that is also linked in the video description. So if you were planning to get the Founders Edition, be sure to do it over on this website, because only then you can make sure that it actually shows up in game. Just make sure that you're logged in with the correct EA account that is also linked to the account that you play the game with. So to your Xbox or PlayStation account, or to your Steam account as well. If you've already bought the Founders Edition and it doesn't show up, unfortunately you can only wait for a bug fix for this. But I can also recommend to use the page that I've said before if you want to buy San Van bucks and not only the Founders Edition, because on this official Skate store you can get 10% more San Van bucks for your money, and also when you're a member of EA Play or the Xbox Game Pass you will also receive your 10% discount over there. So in general this might be the more safe way to get these San Van bucks compared to getting them in-game through your platform. And on a bit more personal note, right at the end, if you should decide to buy something for Skate or any other EA game and you go through the official website or through the EA app, you can use my creator code TheCatwoman, which is the name of my main channel. That's why the code has this name. And every time you use it, I get a small revenue from EA. So it's a very simple way to support the channel if you want to, and doesn't come at any additional cost for you. But there are also other creators out there who have such a code, so check them out as well and use the code of the creator you want to support. And that was it for today. Everything we know about Season 1 so far and all of the things the devs are working on at the moment. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye!